Hey folks, today is April the 3rd. It's currently about 12 o'clock. We're going to look at doing our Blue Edge Financial Titan EA Week 7 update review. We're also going to do our Titan G7 Week 2 update. And I'm able to do this a little bit earlier because we got a message in the Telegram group from support here. As you guys can see, tomorrow morning is non-farm payroll. This news event happens the first Friday of each month. We already know all that. With everything happening with COVID-19, this NFP could be more volatile than others. We've spoken with the development team, and you may want to consider turning off auto trading today and closing out any trades manually to avoid extreme volatility. So that is what I did last night. So Thursday afternoon, I went in and shut everything down. And yeah, we'll jump into the review page here, so you guys can see. I did go ahead and get the FX Blue for the Titan G7 set up. As you guys can see, so far it's up 22.3%. So the Titan G7 is doing extremely well. And last week in the previous video, it was at $536.13. And as you can see right now, we're currently up over $611. So definitely doing well. All right, in the Titan regular account last week, we closed at $469.58. And we made a little bit. We're at $477.07. So we are in profit this week, but just by a little bit. We haven't been able to get back up above the $500 mark. All right, let's go ahead and actually, we'll take a look at the MT4 and the VPS before we get into looking at other people's results. All right, give me one moment. All right, we're now in the VPS, and let's go ahead and take a look at the G7 first here. You can see we got frowny faces all around. That's because I pressed that auto trading button up top and shut things down. All right, so as you guys can see, $611.27. And we can come down here and you can see I closed several trades yesterday, most of which were in profit. All right. I think we had about $13 or $14 close out yesterday. So definitely a good day there as well. As you can see, we're still trading with just 0.01 lot size. Only difference or main difference is that we're trading on more currency pairs, so we're able to get more trades. Let's go ahead and take a look at the regular Titan. Let me put this back. All right, so this is the regular Titan here. You can see win rate 80.5%. So the win rate does tend to work its way back up to that 75 to 80% range, because it was down to, I think, 65% at one point, but it's gotten back up there. All right, so let's take a look here. All right, so it looks like let me see here. So that was Thursday. So we took quite a few trades on Thursday, and of course, we were in two trades that I closed out yesterday, as you guys can see here. Very small trades. But we still entered quite a few trades for the week overall. Losses not much bigger than our wins. About twice the size here. $2.80 wins and $5.60 loss. But obviously we have significantly more wins than losses, which is always a good thing. All right. Let me go ahead and get out of this real quick. Give me 1 second and we'll take a look and see how everybody else is doing in the Facebook group. All right, let me go ahead and refresh it so we know we're getting the latest updates here. All right, I know everyone's software is different, and I've had an awesome day at 8.1% growth on G7, but I've still not had any trades on AUD, USD, USD, Japanese yen, and just now took its first NZD USD trade. Anyone else experiencing that? All right, let's see here. I love what I saw with G7 this week. I've decided next week to transfer Titan funds and go all, and go all in on G7 as I love the multiple currency pairs and the very little drawdown. All right, I used all default settings and closed out for the week manually. By the way, the 1,000 you see is what I transferred for Titan, so the profit was 196 this week. All right. Almost 10% in, let's say 2 days and a half. Switched G7 to my live account Monday and closed all trades 1 p.m. All right, I'm going to start this post by saying that what I am trying is super aggressive on the Titan G7, 2% risk per trade. Wow. But boy, oh boy, am I excited about these results. 33% profit with only 10% max drawdown in 2 weeks. I'll take it. Let me see what he's looking like here. As always, past results do not guarantee future results. What was his start balance? That's his balance there. Deposit 1,484. Wow. So yeah, he did extremely well. But that's pretty risky here. Risk 2%. This individual, all right, so he had a gain of 11.1 or 11.11%. Very nice. Look at my Friday with Titan G7 plus 5,996 so far. One open trade that I can close with a $450 loss. 100K demo account. All right, so that's doing very well. What was the first day of this week? All right, the 30th. All right, new demo account for the Titan G7 grew by 3.5% overnight with open trades in the positive. Again, very nice. All right, let's see here. I want to share my results from this past month. I've been using 20 spread this week and yesterday, and I even lowered the spread to 10 on some pairs. Since I'm using a raw spread account, below is my FX book portfolio since beginning of March when I use regular Titan, and since the 25th of March, I've switched completely to G7. All right. Let's go ahead and open up his MyFX book and see what it's done. All right, so this week he is up to 9.3%. I believe he said he switched over to the Titan G7 this week. So Titan G7 has been doing extremely well, it looks like. If I move stop loss or take profit on my own, even set a trailing stop, will that affect any future decisions on Titan EA? Doesn't look like. Let me see. Good question. I don't believe so. I did this yesterday with the EU. They had to take profit over my risk. I went to lock in profits. It ended up working out. All right, so everything looks pretty good so far with G7. Titan versus Titan G7. Here's a quick Titan versus Titan G7 comparison chart. Hopefully to clarify things, the differences between the two. All right, so the track record on G7 is a little bit longer. Well, actually, quite a bit longer. Built on 16 years of data in 7 major currency pairs. Built on 3 years of data in 1 major currency pair. Backtesting shows G7 was able to withstand every market crash over the past 6 years. Backtesting shows higher monthly profit potential depending on risk settings. All right, Titan is 2-to-1 risk to reward. G7 is 1-to-1 average risk to reward. All right. G7 is designed for long-term compounding growth where the big money is made. Lots of trading activity on Titan. Can average 15 trades a day, give or take. Averages 5 trades a day, give or take on the Titan G7. Use the decision tree AI technology. Use the decision tree AI technology. All right. Tighter stop loss and take profit targets. Scalper. Wider stop loss and take profits for G7, designed to be able to handle gaps, news, and other market volatility better. All right, so that gives us a good bit of information. I might actually take a screenshot of that, and stick it over here somewhere. Maybe right above this, so that way everybody can see that information. All right. I think that's everything I want to touch on. As always, if you guys have any questions on Titan or the Titan G7, don't hesitate to send them my way. We will go ahead and continue letting this testing run, even though the Titan hasn't got back to above break even. The Titan G7 does seem to be doing extremely well. So after we get 4 or 5 weeks in with Titan G7, I might look at go ahead and opening up a $500 or $1,000 live account with that and just letting that run and seeing how it does. All right, folks, to get more information, make sure you guys click the link below, and I will see you on the next weekly update review, which will be April 10th. Take care, folks. Have a great weekend.